This is a really good question, and the truth is, a lot of the people that are Satanists or of the spiritual night, you couldn't pick them out in public. There are some kind of like well-known faces. They exist within the royal families, they exist within politicians, they exist within celebrities, Hollywood, like a lot of people in power involved, and even like down to the point where like police and the different government agencies and the armies and everything, like, and then just the everyday person, even people who work at schools, who work at child care facilities. Like, it's crazy how much they had infiltrated all these different areas in order to keep themselves in power, because there was always someone who could get them out of being in trouble and who can basically pull the strings to keep them in power and keep those who try to speak out silenced. So the other thing is, they're the ones that are open about being of the spiritual night, but there's a lot of people who don't even realise they're working for the spiritual night. People who bitch about each other, people who fall for the agendas of like the false flag stuff, so mass fear or mass hysteria, or falling for the predictive programming that they put out there. So example, the Snowvid, everyone who turned on each other, and it happens again and again. They'll create these things happening in the world to turn us against each other, and then when you are throwing out hate and negativity and fear and bitching about people and, you know, shunning people and turning on each other, you're creating black magic and you're working for the night and you don't even realize you're doing it. So there's a lot of people who accidentally work for the night and don't realize, and then there's those who actually openly work for the night, who will actually try and put it out there as a way of showing you that they work for the night. And they're the kind of, like, say, the celebrities you see, the satanic or Luciferian type stuff with that. One of the best ways you can tell is looking out for the symbolism, because the ones who are open about it will show different symbols, and then you'll be able to tell. Like wearing, say, red bottom shoes, they might hold certain hand gestures, where like do certain, like, say, hands, one hand over one eye and things like that. There's different symbolism that they do to show you that they worship the spiritual night. But for the everyday person, you're really just going to have to be able to learn how to read energy. So when you are walking on the street, you can basically read people's energy and suss out yourself whether they are of the light or night.